How to make a good enough, not perfect burning candle, understanding your candle system. If you have been testing a while, you might realize you won't get to perfect, but you can get to good enough. I have never bought a perfect burning candle, and probably neither have you. Let's make one that burns well. If you've ever made a candle that tunnels, mushrooms, or burns unevenly, you might think the problem is the wick. It might not be the wick, it could be your wax or the fragrance. I changed my wax early on because I didn't like the performance. A great burning candle isn't created by guessing, it's created by building a system. And every candle system has 4 parts working together: wax type, vessel size, wick type, and fragrance. If one of those is out of balance, your candle won't perform correctly. Today I'm going to show you how candle makers build a system that produces a great burning candle. I'm Kimberly Patterson, and I help candle makers turn plain candles into profitable works of art using engraving and sublimation. But before you can create beautiful candles, you need to understand something more important. You need to understand how candles actually work. Because a candle isn't just wax and fragrance. It's a controlled combustion system. To get a great burning candle, you need 4 things working together: wax type, vessel size, wick type, fragrance. These 4 parts make up what I call your candle system. Most beginners try to fix problems by constantly changing wicks. But the truth is that when one part changes, everything else changes with it. Your wax affects your wick. Your fragrance affects your wick. Your vessel affects your wick. Everything is connected. Your wick type affects your hot throw and your burn quality. Is your candle burning evenly? Is it expanding at 1 inch per hour? Is your burn soot-free with limited or no mushrooming? These are qualities you are looking for. If you are new to candle making, always start with your wax. Your wax determines many of the properties of your candle. Ask yourself a few important questions. Do you want a fast curing wax? Do you want a clean burning wax? Do you want smooth tops? Do you want a wax that has fewer problems during production? Each wax has different strengths and weaknesses. If you need more information on wax types and which ones I recommend, check out this video. Link is in the description. Once you choose your wax, it will naturally narrow down the wick types that will work best. Most waxes perform well with a couple of wick families. If you want to know what wick types work with what wax type, see my video on wicks. Link is in the description. But fragrance can change everything. Some fragrances burn hotter. Some burn cooler. Some clog wicks. Some accelerate burn. That's why you may find that one fragrance works perfectly with one brand of wick, while another fragrance performs better with a different brand of wick. We are not talking size here, just wick brand. This is completely normal. And it's why professional candle makers test multiple wick options. A good testing strategy is to test 3 sizes of each wick type with every fragrance. This helps you quickly identify what works best. If you are new to candle testing, I have posted the official ASTM rules for testing. You can find the link to this video in description. The size of your wick is determined by the size of your vessel. Larger vessels require more heat to melt the wax evenly. This is why jar size determines whether you need 1 wick, 2 wicks, 3 wicks, or sometimes even more. There is also an advantage to multiple wicks. More wicks can create stronger hot throw because more wax is being melted and releasing fragrance. Now let's talk about choosing our vessel. In many ways, the vessel is the first choice you make. Choosing a vessel is usually the easiest step. Most candle makers simply choose what they like. But if you plan on selling your candles, your vessel matters. If you plan to sublimate or engrave your vessels, your glass quality matters even more. Thick, well-made candle vessels are worth the investment. They burn better, they feel better, and they elevate your product. Stay away from thin containers that feel disposable if you plan on selling your candles. Your vessel should feel like part of the art, not packaging. Here's something many candle makers don't realize. You are not testing wicks. You are testing systems. The moment you change wax, wicks, fragrance, or vessel, you are creating a new candle system. That's why experienced candle makers document their tests and build reliable combinations over time. Once you find a system that works, you can use it again and again. If you're serious about candle making, start thinking like a candle artist. If you want to go deeper into candle design, sublimation, engraving, and creating candles that truly stand out, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in getting my book on sublimation and engraving at cost, the link is in the description. Buyers of my book can explore a free trial that includes one-on-one coaching, a physical monthly newsletter delivered to your front door, and my private school community. And if you'd rather buy my candles instead of making them yourself, I've added a link to my Etsy shop below. See you next time on The Candle Artist Way.